The president of Nigeria, President Buhari, is really fighting. To me, everyone is entitled to his opinion. But I am happy. I am an economist. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria that we have a budget that is high, that is more of capital projects than recurrence. What we used to have in the past. I know everybody is feeling the heat because Nigeria is running a monoculture. Nigeria is not really producing much. We have a kind of a monoculture economy, and the only thing we have, is that fuel, oil. Before now, when there was a windfall, the price of fuel from $80 per barrel rise, to 110 to even 130 to 150. That's when the past administration. I believe every government is supposed to save. When they're supposed to save, when there was a windfall, when there was a boom, they're supposed to save, but they didn't save. So now that there is a recession, there is no magic the man can perform. He can only try his best. Now a price of fuel before it jumped to $50 per barrel, it was around $30 per barrel. But that is our main income. What do you want the man to do? To turn himself to money or what? Or to turn himself to fuel? No. No. So the mistake has been done. It has been made by all of us. So now it is the time for us to rebuild the economy, and ask every mother, every woman that you see. I am a mother. I have my children. Ask every woman that carries a baby in her hand. She will tell you she passed through pain, either through CS or normal labor. She can't say I was laughing when the baby was coming out. No, because the space that the baby will come out is very small, and the baby is bigger than the space. He has to force himself out to come out. So if we really want that change that we desire, then we have to be patient, and we have to give full support to the government of the day. I'm not taking support for anybody, but this is the first time that I will see a budget. Before you came here, we're discussing about, somebody said, how can the income be low, yet Nigerian government still go to borrow? We can borrow to develop our economy. We can borrow to build railways. We can borrow to build roads. We are not saying go and borrow to pay salary. I get what I'm saying. But this is the first time. The last interview, I watched an interview when they were interviewing the Minister for Finance, Kemi Adeosun, in CNN, West Business. The woman was saying there is an infrastructural gap in Nigeria, and I agree with her. If there is an infrastructural gap in the country, what do you want? How do you want the citizens to survive? Look at the past government during this man's regime, Obasanjo's regime. Although the policies he made, Nigerians were, they don't really like the policy. But as an economist, I was saying most of these policies were good. He introduced this issue of GSM. GSM has been on debate before now, but it was during this regime that they introduced it, and we got a success. When GSM came to Nigeria, it was around 56,000 per one. Gradually it comes down. Today in Nigeria, I can get a set for 1,500 naira today. And SIM now, it is free of charge. But before it was expensive, 25,000 naira. He made a policy. Okay, now look at that single-handed policy that Obasanjo made that time. That policy alone generated over 2 million jobs for Nigerians. How? Go to that place. Go to computer village. People selling phone. You now ask yourself, before phone came to Nigeria, what business were they doing? People repairing phone. People doing phone business. It has, in fact, if you have to sit down, begin to analyze what this policy has really done for the economy, we will not finish it tomorrow. So what we are saying is that Nigerians should be patient. Nigerians should know what they are doing. We should support the government that really wants good things for us. If we are so much in our heads, the government, the politicians themselves, they are not daft. They're like see the people. This is what they want. This is what the people want. They'll begin to give them weak policies. But let us show the government that we know what we want. We know what is good for us. We want infrastructure. We want a Nigeria whereby there will be constant power supply, where at least 24 hours in a day I can have light, even if it's not 24 hours, 20 hours of the day, I am okay. That is the kind of Nigeria I want. A Nigeria whereby I can stay in Abeokuta and be working in Lagos. A Nigeria that will connect, that will have a very good, road transportation system, constant power supply. When there is a good policy in the country, the citizens, the nationals of the economy of the country, they will be employed. It is not the government that will give job to everybody. But when the environment is okay, when the environment is conducive, I get me, for business, investors will come. Even Nigerians can engage themselves. Many people keep their money in the bank. I get me. Why? Because they go into any business, that business will collapse because due to a plenty power supply. I get what I'm saying. So that's what I can say about it.
Thank you very much.